shadow of death. I will fear no evil. I disregard all the nonsense and keep it moving. But a human being can only take so much before you shall feel the wrath of that human being.
What is up, YouTubers? I just wanted to do a video on some different lighting and stuff that you need to have in case your power goes out, or the power grid goes down, just different things and stuff that really I think be advantageous to have. This particular one I got at I believe it was Home Depot. It's got 3 different settings on it. This one would be good to carry in your truck. In fact, my wife has one by the bedside. Got a couple, like in your vehicle, if you get broke down or whatever, you can have it flash or whatever. It's very bright light. I think it takes 4 of the AA batteries. I don't remember. I'd take it apart, but knowing me, I'd drop it everywhere and that. But the next one, I think every household should have at least, and I've got 4 or 5 of these. This one in particular, you can use, it's dual fuel. You can use gasoline, kerosene, and I believe there's one other one. I'm not real sure what it is. I have really never seen one of these, and it's scary to me to be able to burn gasoline in one. But that's one of the reasons I got it was, you can go just about anywhere and get the gasoline and stuff. I have seen them, which I'd like to find one, but they're really hard to find, that'll also burn diesel. Diesel is going to be more prevalent than gasoline if something happens, only because everybody's going to be looking for the gasoline, and not very many people are going to look for diesel in that. And I'll give you, for instance, I had a buddy that went down to where the floods was and that, and I won't tell you how they got it, and they had law enforcement with them. They were in an area that they were about ready to run out of gas. They found diesel, a lot of gas vehicles that was abandoned, but they were having a hard time getting the diesel. Well, they found a trucking outfit that had been flooded very, very bad, and the barrels just have to be sitting there floating that they took them out of. So that's just food for thought. I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but I really think you need the kerosene, but don't do like a lot of people do. I've got all the flints, anything to rebuild this, the glass. I've got everything. That's just my preference. That's something that I've bought over the years and prepared for. But I really think you need to have one of these. The next one is a wind-up flashlight. I even have the radio. You don't have to wind it up that much. You've seen that was totally dead. It'll probably run out, but the bad thing about these is if you're in a situation that somebody's looking for you or whatever, you don't want to be sitting there making noise to wind it up. That's the only thing I have bad about these. There are others out there. They do have some that charge. They do have some that are solar. I have one of each that will charge by the sun. I have one that will last, I think they say it will last a day if you leave it in the sun, and you use it It'll last. Same way with the radio. I've got a solar radio. I recommend people getting that. This one I don't have charged. It's kind of bulky. As you can see, it will light up the world, and you can, you know, put it at different angles. I have one that's similar to this. I wasn't going to go out in the garage and get it. It also is the same way, but it also will charge, and I have a battery charger the same way. You could charge it up, and it will last about a day. When we lost the power here for 7 days, my wife was just tickled to death that I had it, because she could, every morning, she could hook it on a generator the night before, charge it for about an hour, unplug it, set it in the bathroom, and take one of the flashlights. She'd plug her curling iron into it. She'd curl and blow dry her hair. The blow dryer, she said, she didn't use. She noticed it would drain it quicker than the curling iron, but at least she had it so she could, you know, look presentable. You know how our women have to look presentable. The last one I have, and I don't recall, I think I got it at Walmart or I got it through Amazon. I don't remember. I really like this one. It's got the regular light, and I think the batteries are going dead. If you notice, it's dimming a little bit, get bright and dim. But it's got the bulbs that have the curly cues in them. We took this one time. We went to a NASCAR race up in Kansas City. This is all we had, and we run it. It's got the 4 bigger batteries. I took an extra set of batteries just in case. We run this the whole weekend, you know, at night. And we left it on a couple times, and we wasn't even in the tent, and it lit up, and it stayed lit for quite a while. I have used it, I think, one other time when we had a ice storm here. I believe we used it then. This is a very good light. I believe it's got the dim on it also. Like I said, the batteries I think are going dead. But this one I would recommend to anybody. I don't remember, once again, I don't remember where I got it. You know, that's all I have for you, really. I just wanted to do, you know, a quick video on these. You know, it's just one of them things that I feel this is stuff that you're really going to need, or when it comes down to it, you're really going to want it. I know a lot of people don't understand the seriousness, being prepared, and having the stuff when you need it. But I would rather have it now and not need it than to want it and need it and not have it. Hopefully I said that right. You know, it's just one of them things. I really feel the tool community, you know, if I can help out. I know H&H Country, he has some videos, and you need to go out there and check him out. And he has people on his websites. You know, just go out and check some of these guys out, you know, that have survival videos, that have, you know, just the know-how. Get stuff off the internet. You know, I've got files and files of stuff, first aid, you know, how to deal with somebody that's got cut open, just different things, because there's going to come a time that you're going to want it, and you're not going to get it. The internet's going to be down, your power grid's going to be down, and I know there's naysayers out there and people that laugh about it. But I'm here to tell you that, you know, we're living in a time that I really think our time's limited. Um, you know, I just get that feeling. You know, it's more and more prevalent every day. You know, look at some of these people that's got flooded out and stuff. You know, I always say, you know, have 1 or 2 bug out bags. You know, I myself, because I've done it over the years, I've got one for each vehicle. You know, there's not only have a bug out bag, but have a bag with clothing. You know, a lot of us have clothes and stuff we don't wear, and I've got some blue jeans that are pretty nice blue jeans that I just, you know, I don't care to wear, but I've threw them all in a what I call an overnight bag. And you know, there's always that chance you might want to go somewhere really quick, and you know, why not have something prepared, have it to where you can grab it and go. You know, that's the way a lot of my bug out bags are. You know, it's got all my food utensil. I can cook any meal in that. And, you know, if I have to on the run, you know, I can take some eggs and throw in the back of my truck, some canned goods and stuff, and down the road I go. You know, I always suggest to be prepared and, you know, just don't take things for granted anymore. Because there's going to come a time that it may not. You know, you may need it and, you know, you can't get to it. You know, Walmart's not always going to be there. You can see now, you know, like your Sears stores and some of these Kmarts and things are closing down. And, you know, that's how I got a lot of my stuff too, is watch the ones that are closing down. But not only that, people, you know, if they're having a hard time making it and struggling, what do you think about the little guy? You know, and I know there's a lot of people out there that don't believe that there's gonna, you know, it's not gonna happen in my lifetime. I'm slowly waking people up to it that, you know, there's a possibility it's gonna happen in your lifetime. And why not be prepared? You know, I don't have a whole lot of money to put into this stuff like I used to. I'm glad I did it when I did, because, you know, I've got food that I can fall back on, you know. Yeah, there's tuna and raviolis and rice, but hey, you know, I've got something to fall back on. That's all I'm saying. Just be prepared. Don't be one of them guys that's sitting back laughing. You know, just have enough food, even if it's for 6 months. You know, there's a lot of you guys out there, and you know, I know me personally, you know, I had to cut back on some of the tools and stuff that I purchased. But you have the dollar store, you can go buy, you know, lighters at the dollar store. You don't have to have flints and all that. You know, I've got a few of them. But I've got drawers full of the dollar store lighters. Candles, you can go get candles. You know, just be prepared. That's all I'm telling you guys. I truly believe it'll benefit you. I truly believe it's going to help you in the long run. And if you're in a city or whatever, to where, you know, you're going to be more apt to be the first ones that's going to notice it before the ones that are in the outer limits of the city. Just food for thought. I thought I'd throw this video out this afternoon. Once again, like, share, comment, subscribe. Go watch Jay Young once again, Bruce Allen, Garnett Tools. There are so many out there, Marco, you know, the list goes on and on. But, you know, just support this YouTube community, support one another, love one another, be nice to one another, have a blessed day, and once again, we'll see you in the next video. God bless.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name